Welcome to Trivia Night Online, brought to you by the People's Trivia Company. I am your host, Austin, and it's time for round number one. Round one is general knowledge. Good luck. I believe in all of you and love most of you. Number one. Question one. What rapper released the song Old Town Road at the end of 2018 before it surged to the top of the Billboard charts after Billy Ray Cyrus remixed it 5 months later? Question one again. What rapper released the song Old Town Road at the end of the 2018 before it surged to the top of the Billboard charts after Billy Ray Cyrus remixed it 5 months later? Who's blowing me up right now?
Dentist.
Ah. Dentist calling me. Dentists. You guys don't text me during the show. Unless something's going terribly wrong with the show that I don't see. Question one again. What rapper released the song Old Town Road at the end of 2018 before it surged to the top of the Billboard charts after Billy Ray Cyrus remixed it 5 months later? Question number two. What 1998 movie is set primarily in the fictional town of Seahaven Island, which has been built and placed under a giant dome near Hollywood, California? 2. What 1998 movie is set primarily in the fictional town of Seahaven Island, which has been built and placed under a giant dome near Hollywood, California? People in chat already speculating that was probably my dentist. Actually, it was one of you guys letting, rightfully so, letting us know that we're a little behind on our halftime. We said we'd give the gift cards. We didn't say when. Huh? No. Those are working. We're working on it. Number three. From 2014 until today, what name shared with the title of a Jane Austen novel has been the most popular baby girl name in the U.S.? Okay, now people are texting me to apologize for texting during it, so I'm just gonna there's that. Solves that problem. I love my community. You guys are very fun. Number three again, from 2014 until today, what name shared by the title of a Jane Austen novel has been one of the most popular baby girl names in the U.S.? Hey, Dan. Question 4. Pinzon, Wag, Mama Bear, and Happy Belly are all product brands that are owned by what retailer? 4 again. Pinzon, Wag, Mama Bear, and Happy Belly are all product brands that are owned by what retailer? You guys are acting like it's weird that your dentist text you at 7:20 p.m. Teeth don't sleep. Teeth don't sleep. Question 5. What celestial object has been recorded periodically by astronomers since 240 BC and will next appear in the inner parts of our solar system in 2061? Number 5 again. What celestial object has been recorded periodically by astronomers since 240 BC and will appear in the inner parts of our solar system in 2061? Eight questions in this round, folks. Once we cover a question, we're not coming back. The cat wanted out, so chat was unattended for like 15 seconds. You could have done anything just then. Whew. The Wild West. Here's question 6. What traditional Polish and Jewish baked good is very similar to a bagel, but it has a slight depression in the middle instead of a hole all the way through? Question 6 again. What traditional Polish and Jewish baked good is very similar to a bagel, but it has a slight depression in the middle instead of a hole all the way through? Now I'm getting hungry. Question 7. What 9th month of the Islamic calendar is widely observed by Muslims as a month of fasting to commemorate the revelation of the Quran to Muhammad? 7 again. What 9th month of the Islamic calendar is widely observed by Muslims as a month of fasting to commemorate the revelation of the Quran to Muhammad? Covering a lot of bases in round 1. A lot of coverage in this round. Spelling is not the most important thing, folks. I will tell you that right now. Most of us have a drink in front of us. I mean, we won't in the morning when we grade these, but get close, get in the ballpark to the answers. We always err on the side of common sense, unless you're way off or mess up a noun. We get close. Final question for round 1. What group of the hippest and first young undercover cops on TV was made up of 3 people? 1 black, 1 white, 1 blonde. 8 again. What group of the hippest and first young undercover cops on TV was made up of 3 people? 1 black, 1 white, 1 blonde. What you drinking? You could probably take a good stab in the dark. It's an IPA, but tonight... Oh yeah, I'd say it. Racer 5. Racer 5 IPA. It's one of my favorite IPAs. I'll keep plugging that until they send me something. Of course I enjoy IPAs. I'm a generic white guy. Alright, we're going to give you 5 more seconds while this is on the screen. Then we're going to go over the heckles we have. We have a nice, thank you guys. We got a nice group of heckles coming in really early. That's very nice of you guys. It's so happy. Okay, great. I'll give you 5 more seconds while this is on the screen. We're going to go over the heckles, and we're going to move on to the answers. So move quickly, get those answers in for round number 1. Let's bring on the heckle cam right now. Okay, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hi, heckle cam.
Hi.
All right, I can lighten you up. You do your thing, and I can fix this.
All right, get my good side.
Nailed it.
Yeah, our first heckle comes from Teddy. Teddy says, "Hey Austin, if you need help burning that Bieber game, why not contact your local sporting goods store and ask them where they burn all their unsold Padres merchandise? Go Dodgers and Mets, love Teddy and Hubs. Flame, flame, flame. Devil, bear, baseball, grid of dials, grid of dials, grid of dials."
I love it. You think. I love that you think like Big 5, just like we got all these Padres. We gotta burn it. Go in the back and burn it. I love it. Padres they're having a good season so far. Haven't lost yet. Huh? Thank you so much. We appreciate the heckle.
Yeah, thank you, Teddy, and for how sweet you are in chat. I love it.
We like Teddy.
Sergio has our next heckle. He says, "A toast to all fellow trivial pursuers, clanky with a malanky bit of the cask. Cheers to hard questions and easy beers. Alex Trebek emoji, grid of dials."
That was a great cheers.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cheery-centric. Thank you, Sergio. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Sergio, great.
And I like that you just.
These heckles.
I like that you just say emojis that you think you want it to exist, and the people don't know that. Like, there's not one of those emojis. I won't say which, but if you just type out blank emoji, people are like, is that an emoji?
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're trying to picture in their head, like, what emoji is that?
What
They're
is
looking
that
at their
one?
keyboard.
What's that?
We have a very generous heckle
Thank
from
you, Chris.
Christopher. Thank you so much, Chris. Red X emoji. Been such a fool. I can't believe I let an abomination of a series like The Office American dissuade me from watching network sitcoms. Apparently, with competent producers, writers, actors, craft service, anyone else on staff, you can make a half-watchable series. XD. I wonder... I mean, super burn on The Office, so American Office there, Christopher.
I'm happy to have been your platform. I think we got Rotten Tomatoed. I'm not sure.
Oh, he marked it as rotten, and that's... and we're the... I love it.
I don't know.
I love it.
I
don't
love
know
it.
what it is, but
we
it's
are
great.
your platform for your voice, and this is like a commercial, the weirdest commercial that we've ever had. Thank you. We appreciate it, Chris. We'll get 2 more, then we're going to go over the answers.
Okay, thank you. Our next heckle is a hearty heckle from Adam.
Hey, Adam.
Know it ails for the win, biatch. That might have been a little too close.
No, you're fine.
Okay, good.
And even if we say it, it's fine. I mean, we're not. we just try. It's not like we're not advertising like this. We did not say this is a kid-friendly show. We didn't say that, YouTube. All right, don't you. But thank you so much. But we do try to keep it clean. There might be little ones walking around.
Don't tell them about bees and their arches. Just. We have one more heckle. Thank you.
Take it.
This is from Stephen W.
Hey, Stephen.
Tell Austin that he talks more rapidly than slow, such as yours truly can listen.
It's only for. I hope I'll slow down as the game goes on. I do know that I do that intro. What are we on? The 34th episode of doing this. I know that intro. I've been doing a lot, so I know it's the you're waiting in line at Disneyland, and the guy's like, keep your hands together, Scott. You can have fun, and you just go on like he just. I do know I do that sometimes, so I gotta pull back the throttle just a tiny bit, but got the words on screen. But thanks for joining us, Steve. Happy to see you. Love it. All right.
Thank you, everybody. Those are our heckles.
Those are the heckles. Let's say goodbye to the heckle cam and let us go over the answers to round number 1. Bye, heckle cam. All right, answers on screen now. Answers on screen. Hopefully that kind of mitigates my fast talking, my micro machine. I want to be the successor to the micro machines guy. That's really it. I want to be that, or I'm trying to fall back on an auctioneer job. That's the dream. Round 1 answers. Good luck. How'd you do at round number 1? Question 1. What rapper released the song Old Town Road? And of 2018 before it surged at the top of the Billboard charts after Billy Ray Cyrus remixed it 5 months later? Lil Nas X is the right answer, number 1. They fade in. The answer's going to fade in tonight. I tried that to my workflow. Number 2. What 98 movie is set primarily in the fictional town of Seahaven Island, which has been built and placed under a giant dome near Hollywood, California? The Truman Show is the correct answer, number 2. The Truman Show. We're going to get a lot of Biodome. I know it. I know it. It's not the answer. Number 3. From 2014 until today, what name shared by the title of a Jane Austen novel has been one of the most popular baby girl names in the U.S.? Emma. We're looking for Emma for question 3. Number 4. Pinzon, Wag, Mama Bear, and Happy Belly, all product brands that are owned by what retailer? Amazon is the right answer, number 4. We're looking for Amazon. 5. What celestial object has been recorded periodically by astronomers since 240 BC and will appear in the inner parts of our solar system in 2061? Halley's Comet. That's the correct answer there. Halley's Comet for number 5. 6. What traditional Polish and Jewish baked good is very similar to a bagel, but it has a slight depression in the middle instead of a hole all the way through? Bialy? 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 Bialy. One of those is right. I'm sure chat will correct me.
This is the kind of question that I'm like, I can't think of it, but once I hear the answer, I'll just kick myself, and then you hear it, and like, no, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I'm free of self-kicking. Number 7. What 9th month of the Islamic calendar is widely observed by Muslims as a month of fasting? We're looking for Ramadan for number 7. Ramadan was the month of fasting. And finally, number 8. What group of the hippest and first young undercover cops on TV was made up of 3 people? 1 black, 1 white, 1 blonde. The Mod Squad for number 8. The Mod Squad. How did you do in round number 1? It's over because it's time for round number 2. Brag about your round 1 scores in chat if you have the capability to do so. If you got 8 out of 8, own up to it. If you didn't get 8 out of 8, own up to it. Or lie. Do one of 2 things. No one's going to know until tomorrow anyway. So, now is the time to brag about your round 1 score, because if it was good, nowhere to go but down from here. Round 2 is your theme round. Your theme for tonight, round 2. That's going to be a fun one. All right. This one might take a team effort, folks. This is a fun one. Round 2 is, these are Shakespearean pop song lyrics. Shakespearean pop song lyrics. Here's how this round works. Name the song whose lyrics have been rewritten in the style of Shakespeare. We have taken lyrics from pop songs, put them through a Shakespeare filter of our own, and you must name the original song. I don't want the artist, group, or band. I want the name of the song. All right? Good luck. The Chiron's right tonight. Yeah, I tried. Question 1 in round 2. Good luck. I adore large callipygian hindquarters, and 'tis not possible for me to proclaim a falsehood. Number 1 again. I adore large callipygian hindquarters, and 'tis not possible for me to proclaim a falsehood. Someone, thank you very much, Jack, pointing out that someone was asking if Nas would be acceptable instead of Little Nas X. Nas is actually a different artist.
It's legitimately a different person.
Yeah.
So that's, no, sorry.
And in the same kind of genre as well, in the same field, so. What's up, Nas fans? Huh? Remember Nas?
I don't. I had to Google it.
Good work. All right. Question 2. I know what players are going to hate this round already. I know that. So, number 2. If thou enjoyed it, hence it was appropriate for thou to adorn it with a jeweled hoop. If thou enjoyed it, hence it was appropriate for thou to adorn it with a jeweled hoop. What song are we referencing here? What's going on?
I don't know. Can I have that answer?
Sure. Name the song whose lyrics have been rewritten in Shakespearean style. I didn't say what decade we're in. Just said it was pop songs. Number 3. My frigid bovine treat lures the totality of the gentleman into my home field. 3. My frigid bovine treat lures the totality of the gentleman into my home field. Let's take a look at the teams playing tonight and say hello. Hello to Less Than Dexter. Set Phasers to Love Me. We got Mondo Makes Guacamole, Finding Midori Sour, Team Canada. And We're Not Porn Stars Anymore. Woot Society, Impotent Rage, Monchichi Army, Mikey in the Bank, and Quarantine Wolf. Welcome to the game, folks. A lot of regulars in there. Number 4 in round 2. He was a gentleman who practiced the art of wheeled pedi-transportation. She proclaimed, "Goodbye, Ere Morrow, good gentleman." This round's silly and I love it. Number 4. He was a gentleman who practiced the art of wheeled pedi-transportation. She proclaimed, "Goodbye, Ere Morrow, good gentleman." Some people are really digging this round. If you're not doing well here, round 3 might be your speed. Let's say hello to the rest of the teams playing tonight, while apparently a clogging convention happens next door. Rhino Bono Connection, that Batch Carol Backen, Social Distension, B Saps, Viking and Mermaid, Class of COVID 1920. Someone in chat was saying they just watched a
GHS.
a relative graduate.
Yep.
Beer, Porn, and Money, Dopamine Droplets. Oh, I love that team name. The Gay Agenda, hashtag Kelly, Rudy, and Big Terry. Welcome to the game, teams. Here's number 5 in round 2. Hark! I have recently been acquainted with thou, and 'tis mad, yet I present my communication code unto thee. Signal for me, perhaps? 5 again. Hark! I have recently been acquainted with thou, and 'tis mad, yet I present my communication code unto thee. Signal for me, perhaps? Folks, people mentioning they want these songs to be the drunken tipsy karaoke. I'm not going to say drunken, that's irresponsible. It's like tipsy karaoke. If we get to 1,000 subscribers and we're just across the 3/4 of the way mark, the audio round will be me, tipsy karaoke. You either want that or you don't. You'll find out once we hit it. Here's number 6. During the days following your departure, I am able to perform my debut respirations. 6 again. During the days following your departure, I am able to perform my debut respirations.
I have a question.
Uh-oh.
If someone paid you $500, would you do nothing but Dave Matthews Band for the round? Or one of the karaoke rounds? Or would you do a karaoke round that was nothing but Dave Matthews Band for $500?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, if you give us $500,
That's an easy
we will include a round of drunken karaoke from Austin.
It's going to be Gravedigger 8 times, but you're going to like it. Here's number 7.
But it has to be one person.
One person,
It can't
not
be
a collective.
A collective. So
Here's number 7. I entered in the manner of a spherical decimator. I had never napped as painful in the throes of passion. 7 again. I entered in the manner of a spherical decimator. I had never napped as painful in the throes of passion. If you like this round, folks, haven't subscribed yet, we got content like this every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Jack and I run a live trivia game every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. This Sunday, we got a Harry Potter quiz. That's 7 p.m. on Sunday. All about Harry Potter. And then next week starts the Trivia Olympics. That is 6 days of trivia over 2 weeks. Every day is a different theme. They're all generally the, themes you'll find in bar trivia nights. So that's coming up. Final question for round 2. Here's number 8. Pardon, I repeatedly performed that action. I toiled with thine compassion, became astray in the contest. Oh, infant, infant. 8 again. Pardon, I repeatedly performed that action. I toiled with thine compassion, became astray in the contest. Oh, infant, infant. Should have got Festy to do this one. It was too quick. There's a Shakespearean rock band out there called Festy. They're all
very good.
Very good.
You don't have to know the Shakespearean. They're just a great music.
All right, we're going to keep this on screen for about 10 seconds, and then we're going to go over the heckles that we have, and then we're going over the answers. So move quickly. Move quickly. You don't have any guaranteed time. You don't know how many heckles we have. You can stall us by sending us heckles, but, other people might get mad. We will give you 5 seconds while this is on the screen. Give it 4, 3, and let's bring on the heckle cam. Hi, heckle cam.
Hi, everybody. We have our heckle here from Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Bree says, para su seguridad, mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehicle. Gracias.
Thank you, Bree. Bree, for reminding us for our security, please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle or the machine at all times.
Sure.
Vehicle. Yeah, vehicle at all times. Thank you. De nada.
And thank you
Igualmente.
For proving how white I am.
I mean, I understand Spanish. I just have the accent of a güero. Thank you for the heckle.
A güero and a great. That's great. We have another heckle. Our next heckle comes from Mona. Mona says, Bialy. It's pronounced Bialy.
Bialy.
That's the pastry that's similar to a donut, but has an indentation instead of a hole.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. You want to be like Ali. You want to be Ali.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I would want to be
I will
Ali.
never forget that, and that's so far the title of this episode. So until something else comes up.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a Bialy.
I liked it.
Okay, good. I'm so happy. Thank you for supporting me.
Hey.
We do have one more heckle.
We'll take it.
Dwayne heckles. Dwayne says, loving the game tonight. That round is fantastic. Thanks from Maine, Dwayne and Emily.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Dwayne.
We hope you had a good time.
I had fun too.
Great. Let's
Thank
go.
you, hecklers.
Let's go over the answers. Bye, Heckle Cam.
Bye.
See ya. What do you mean What do you mean too many music rounds? We can't do music rounds anymore. YouTube flags all of them. I can't hum a song on this stream without getting copyright flag. Are you kidding me? We do nothing. We can't do music rounds. This is the closest we can do to music rounds. All right, I love you guys. Here are the answers to round 2. Round 2, number 1. I adore large hindquarters, and 'tis not possible for me to proclaim a falsehood. That baby got back. I like big butts, and I cannot lie, is what we're trying to reference there, was the lyric. I don't know I think I know most of these lyrics, but... Number 2. If thou enjoyed it, hence it was inappropriate for thou to adorn it with a jeweled hoop. Looking for single ladies, put a ring on it by Beyonce. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. Number 3. My frigid bovine treat lures the totality of the gentleman into my home field. Milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours. And I'm like, it's better than yours. Number 4. He was a gentleman who practiced the art of wheeled pedi-transportation. She proclaimed, goodbye ere morrow, good gentleman. Skater boy. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy, was what we were translating there. There's so many words to say so little. Why use few words when many words do trick? 5. Hark, I have recently been acquainted with thou, and 'tis mad, yet I present my communication code unto thee. Signal for me, perhaps? Call me maybe. Hi, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me maybe is what we were trying to translate there. 6. During the days following your departure, I'm able to perform my debut respirations. Since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time, is the lyric we're trying to reference there. Since you've been gone. Number 7. I entered in the manner of a spherical decimator. I have never napped as painful in the throes of passion. Wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball, is Miley Cyrus song, so number 7. And finally, number 8. The final answer. Pardon, I repeatedly performed that action. I toiled with thine compassion, became astray in the contest. Oh, infant. Oops, I did it again. Played with your heart. Got lost in the game.
Oh, infant.
Oh, infant. That is the final answer for Shakespearean song lyrics. How did you do in round number 2? Did you do well? Did you pick up what we're putting down? Did you have one person on your team that knew all the answers? Are you happy you had them? Is that person slightly ashamed of themselves because we went a little pop heavy on that one? Maybe. But they knew it, and that's what's important. Tell us your score for round number 2 in the chat. If you did well, or if you didn't do well, own up to it. That's fine, or lie. It's fine. Round 3 is next. Round 3 is your picture round. Round 3, not going to say is too tough. Here's what we're doing in round number 3. Round 3, as your picture round, we're going to be looking at statues of fictional characters. You name the fictional character that we're looking at. That's it. The slight gimmick here is sometimes these aren't, I guess, you'll see. Name the fictional character that we are looking at in these statues that exist, or at least existed. Who knows? But they existed at one point in time, and then someone took a photo, and it made it to our quiz. Round 3, question 1. Good luck. Name the character. Thank you. Oh, a lot of dabs going on in chat. What the heck happened? Lawless.
Hamster.
Oh, bunch of I get it.
I hate it.
Hate it. Mistakes are gifts. Number 2. I know. But someone will miss it. Okay? Hey, I've been doing this for a while. Someone's gonna miss it. I think it's not a good trivia question. Maybe. Okay, it's not. I'll say maybe a weaker trivia question if either everyone gets it right or everyone gets it wrong. You want that like that couple people on one side or the other. I know, but they're out there. I like Bree self-censoring them. I like that's funny. Here's number 3. Let's get this team list updated, actually. I'm sorry. We got more teams playing tonight. Sorry about that. Here are the rest of the teams playing tonight. Beer Necessities. Killa and the Coroner, welcome back. Rosebud Motel, welcome back. Good Guitar Picks and Choppy Sticks. Someone took some artistic liberties with your team name tonight. I love it. X-Force, welcome to the game. The Ice Cream Bandits. The B-Team. Shia LaTrivia Buffs. Cut twice, measure once. Hugh Grant Fan Club. You must have loved last night.
Oh my God.
Last night was a surprise Hugh Grant trivia night. If you knew Hugh Grant, you did well last night because he was all over that quiz.
I didn't do well, apparently.
We're gonna say hello to locally sourced butter lettuce, Bordetella Buddies, Sack Dog Moms, Pilot Lights, and Haram Bays. Welcome to the game. All right. Here's number 4. Name the fictional character. We're going to say hello to the rest of the teams playing tonight. Trivia team names are both the best and the worst same time. If You Seek, Amy Cooper, the Rowdy Roddy Bagpipers, Adoy, Root Beer Me, Dunder Mifflin, Something Fishy, Noah Dales, LBJ, and Girl on Girl Scouts. Welcome to the game. I don't condone that team name. I did laugh. That was something completely unrelated. I was thinking of a Simpson quote that I said earlier today. All right, teams, get those answers in. Oh, no, sorry. For 4, because here comes 5. There's 5. Good luck. Some of the locations are baffling. This round isn't that rough, all right? Taking it easy on you guys. Thought the Shakespearean one was weird. All right, we got our team list updated to my left. If your team name got cut off, I warned you. I told you they were snakes. All right, here's number 5. Gonna give you a couple more seconds on this one until number 6. Here's number 6. This will be the tough one of the lot. This will be the tough one.
Oh, man.
Johnny wanting us to do famous movie quotes of Shakespeare. And then he gave us a sample of "Thou doth must acquire a larger vessel." If we use that, we don't have to pay you, Johnny, all right?
Bree also had a suggestion.
What's that? Get these dagnam serpents off my gosh darn aerial conveyance. I love a good use of Shakespearean dagnam. You know, he invented that word. That and bounce. Here's number 6. Keep this up for 5 more seconds before number 7. Our community is fun. Here's 7. Name the fictional character based on the real-life statue. Oh. I want to do quotes. I want to make references, but I can't. Woe is me. Woe is me. All right, 10 more seconds till the final one. Final statue coming up. 10 seconds. Michael Scott's here. Hi, Michael Scott. Well, you've said the same thing 4 times, so starting to think you're a bot. Okay, goodbye, Michael Scott.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, I got it. Well, thanks for joining us, but you're just as annoying as the real life members. Finally, number 8. Here's number 8. Name the fictional character. Name the fictional character. Some bots in chat. That's how you know we made it, folks. We got bots in chat. We're being attacked by bots, and that's how you know we're a successful YouTube channel. No, it's not. All right. We have 10 more seconds, and we're going over the answers. 10 more seconds, and we're going over the answers. That's what you get. No guaranteed time. If we don't have heckles to go through in the middle, we just go right to the answers. I mean, I do what I can to stall, but... All right. We've got 5 seconds on the clock. Give it 4, 3, 2, and 1. I don't think you needed much time on this one. Let's go over the answers to round number 3. The answers to the picture round. We're looking for name the fictional character based on the statue that exists. Number 1, Rocky. That's Rocky, number 1. Rocky is number 1. Number 2, Buff C3PO. No, RoboCop is number 2. Buff C3PO, my favorite answer, but RoboCop is the correct answer here. That exists. That got 3rd place in a mayoral election in Detroit. Number 3, looking at Paddington. That's Paddington Bear for number 3. Number 4, Captain James T. Kirk, Star Trek fame. That's in Ohio, I think. Iowa. It's in Iowa. It's in Iowa. 5, the Fonz. Arthur Fonzarelli. The Fonz for number 5 from Happy Days. Number 6, tough one. That's Maria from Metropolis, the movie Metropolis. If you haven't seen Metropolis, it's good.
The anime?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Good. That makes a lot more sense.
Right. No. I love that it's a question like, the anime? Here's number 7. Columbo, the anime. Columbo, the anime is number 7. It wasn't the real life TV show. This one was actually based off of the Columbo anime. 2 seasons, only 6 episodes, but really good. All right, the Columbo anime is great. I don't want to impersonate the Columbo anime because I'll lose viewers. Here is your final one, number 8. We're looking at Peter Pan. Nice and easy, folks. Nice and easy, Peter Pan for number 8. Folks, how did you do? Probably 8 out of 8. Maybe 7 out of 8. Maria was tough. Maria from Metropolis was a tough one. You got to be a film nerd to pick that one out of the group. But if you did well, brag about it in chat because it's halftime. It's halftime because it's time for our halftime round where we are giving away a gift card. We're going to be giving away a gift card to one of our partners. It might take a little while to get you the card because we have to communicate with our partners to get it and like exchange that, and they're busy right now because everyone's trying to keep their lights on. So we will, if we haven't got you your prize yet, hang tight. We got a list. We know you exist. We see you. But you will win a $5 gift card to one of your favorite locations if you're close to one of our partners. That's Seven Hills Brewing in Dubuque, Iowa, Alasta Brewing Company in Covina, Edna V's in Covina, a Hollingshead Deli in Orange, California, Laverne Brewing Company in Laverne, California. We've got Murphy's Pub in Long Beach, California, Streamliner Lounge in Orange, and Strum Brewing in Ontario, California. If you're close to one of those spots, those are the places that we had live trivia back when we did live trivia. And those are the partners that believed in us back when, we could do the live trivia night. So we want to help them out. If you have a chance to, go to them, facilitate them, or not facilitate them. What's the word I'm looking for? Patronize.
Yeah, yes, I understand.
In the good way. Support local businesses. All right, here is your halftime round. Here's what we're doing. First off, you're going to take out your cell phone. 1 guess per phone, all right? If you have a team of a bunch of people, 1 guess per phone. You're going to be guessing a number tonight, and 1 guess per phone. I can't stress that enough. If you win and we notice you guessed a lot, it doesn't count. You're going to be texting your guess to 657-234-2399. You're going to be texting 1 guess. I will tell you it is a number. I'll tell you it is a 5-digit number. I will give you that hint to help you kind of drill it in. All right. It is, I believe, what we call an impossible question. It's a question that I don't think you can look up or you would possibly know in the minute or so that we give you to send in your answer. So I'll ask the question, and then we will go over. We'll get about a minute. You'll have till 7:57 to send in your guesses through text, and then we're going to go over who got closest. Your guess tonight will be how many views the People's Trivia, our YouTube channel, has received in the last 28 days. All right, there's no way you can look this up. You have to be behind our curtain to see this. But in the last 28 days, how many views has our channel received? All right, guess it. It's a 5-digit number. Right? But send in your guess right now to 657-234-2399. We're going to be looking for some answers. Whoever's the closest, we may not have an answer right away, whoever's the closest, but we will maybe by the end of the night find out who wins this one. So we'll give you to 750. Maybe I'll stretch out 758. I'll say 758 right now because I can take a little bit of time on that one. We'll go 758 to get answers in. I did say it was a 5-digit number, folks. That's 5 numbers. Give all the help I could. All right, we're going to give you about a minute left. Minute left on the clock to send in your guesses. 1 guess per phone. Do I accept the Machine Man? Are
Yes.
you for
Maria
for Metropolis?
Yeah, I googled that.
And that's good?
Yeah.
Okay. If they reference that as the character name in the film, that good argument. All right, you got about a half a minute remaining, 30 seconds on the clock. No one will nail it. I don't think anyone will get it right on the head. But we'll try and find who gets closest. All right, 15 seconds, then we're going to cut you off. 15 seconds. Get those answers in, or guesses in. Move quickly. Go with your gut. I'm sorry. Somebody texted me from the last number. If the last 4 numbers of your phone number are 6666, first off, consult a priest. But I missed your Learned League question. 3 seasons. Hit me up online. All right. Time cut off. Anything after this, we're not going to accept a guess for because you cheated. You know the answer now. The answer we're looking for: how many views our channel has had over 28 days. The last 28 days. Get this off the screen real quick. Track time. Boop. The correct answer: 22,580. Right? That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Thank you guys so much. We've been running 3 shows a week with special games on every Thursday or so, and we get themed games on Sundays. So 22,580. So that's that's why we're kind of in a rush to get this thing monetized, right? Because that'd be nice to maybe convert into 47 cents so I can buy that stamp I've been looking forward to. Friends, family, people, it's time for round number 4. Round 4 is a little different. Round 4 is Guess Who. In this round, I'm looking for a famous name. It's a famous name of a person, place, or a thing. In this round, I will give you 4 clues to the name I am looking for. The moment your team figures out what I'm looking for, send in your guess. If you get it correct on the first clue, you get 4 points. If you get it right on the second clue, it's 3 points. The third clue is 2 points, and the fourth and final clue, a correct guess is worth 1 point. Now, if your team turns in a wrong answer, you get 0, and you cannot guess again. You get 1 guess per round. You got to make it count. You have to be confident on your answer, but the earlier you turn in a guess, the more points you get. Good. Usually it's the name of a person. Tonight, it's not the case. You'll know pretty quickly what I'm looking for. Good luck, everybody. Also, if you want to send in, thank you for the heckles we just got in. We'll go over those after the second part of this round, in case you're wondering. Round 4, clue number 1. Good luck. Some of this band's former members include Tommy Stinson, DJ Ashba, Rob Gardner, and Robin Fink. This band is within the top 50 best-selling artists in history, having sold more than 100 million records worldwide. In 2002, the US release of the video game Mega Man X5 had its bosses named after the members of this band. That's a heck of a reference there. Threw a bone to the video game nerds. You have until 8:02. 8:02 is the cutoff. Right,
Yeah, I got it.
8:02 to send in your guesses till the next clue, folks. It's a minute and a half. I like that Kelly got 1 out of 8 on the previous round and then never seen Rocky. Just assume that the guy doing this, that's got to be Rocky, right? Love it. It's either Rocky or Daniel Bryan. 1 minute remaining on this clue. 1 minute remaining. People put the... do leading zeros count? No, why would I put leading zeros on a... Anyway. Under a minute left.
It's 20 digits.
Yeah. Guess how many views we've gotten? It's in the 40 digits. Yeah, the first 38 are zeros, but it's in the 40 digits. Which, you know, I just earned my first 6-digit paycheck. 0, 0, 0. All right. For this clue, you got 20 seconds until the next one. Ten seconds. Oh, by the way, thank you, Jed. We have merch, by the way. We're selling a shirt that says "Unmute me. I'm saying something important." It looks like this. Because I frequently screw up and have to edit myself live. If you want it, merch.peoplestrivia.co. Here's your 3-point clue. 8:04 is your cutoff for the next one. In 2008, this band released a long-awaited album that, at $14 million in production cost, was the most expensive rock album in history. This band has both the most viewed 1980s and the most viewed 1990s music video on YouTube. It's that thing you're on. This hard rock group was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012 in its first year of eligibility. For 3 points again, in 2008, this band released a long-awaited album that, at $14 million in production cost, was the most expensive rock album in history. This band has both the most viewed 1980s and the most viewed 1990s music video on YouTube. This hard rock group was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012 in its first year of eligibility. We're still trying to find out, by the way, on the halftime round who won. It's like a big number, so it's hard to get exact on. So Jack's doing some math here. Oh, wow. Off by how many? Wow, that's a lot. Someone got within three digits.
Yeah.
8:04 is the cutoff, folks. 8:04 is your cutoff. You got about a minute left on this one. 8:04. Someone put Pied Piper for number 8. I thought the Pied Piper existed.
What?
I don't know.
Do you know the story of the Pied Piper?
That's not led the snakes out of left. No, I
Well,
watched
he-
a lot of Always Sunny.
It's something like he led the rats out, and then they didn't say thank you, and he's like, well, bullshit. And then he led the kids out, and he stole all the kids with a song.
That's just a tale as old as time.
And, like, that actually happened. He played music, and...
So he existed?
No! I'm kidding!
Because we should find that guy and arrest him. That's messed up. Here's your next clue. 2-point clue. Duff McKagan, Dizzy Reed, and Melissa Reese are current members of this band, whose hit songs include You Could Be Mine, Estranged, Patience, and November Rain. In 2018, this band's Not in This Lifetime tour became the third highest grossing of all time. Their album, Appetite for Destruction, is the highest-selling debut album of all time in the U.S. It was Rats?
I knew it was rats. I was the one who said rats.
He led the Rats first, and then the Kids.
They led the rats. The town didn't pay for his rat removal, and then so to punish the town, he led the kids. Yes.
I just keep hearing that story over and over again. It's like that tale's old as time.
Song as old as rhyme.
You have until 8:06.
Pied Piper.
1 minute.
Children.
Sorry. 8:06. You cut off. 1 minute left. 1 minute. The one thing about being on the internet is the moment you say something inaccurate, you get the correct information given to you immediately by the chat.
I've heard that statement that if you want a question answered, the best way to do it is don't ask the question, just state the answer incorrectly, and you will much quickly get corrected.
It's not like, what's 2 plus 2? You won't get a response there. If you put like, do you guys know 2 plus 2 is 5? It was like, no, you idiot, it's 4. Like that's how you get it. Oh, I just spoiled an answer for this round. One of the questions later is what's 2 plus 2? Classic
Gotta
Austen.
Get my calculator.
10 seconds remaining on this clue, and then we get the last one. 10 seconds left. Here we go. 808 is your... Again, 808 again. No heartbreak, though. Is your cutoff. 1 point clue. Formed in 1985 as a merger between two other bands. This band is best known for their hit songs Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, and Sweet Child of Mine. This band's current lineup includes Slash on lead guitar and Axl Rose as the vocalist. And the band is named after firearms and flowers. Their initials are G and R. Alright, it's not G-A-R. That's wrong. So I'm handing this one to you for 1 point. Formed in 1985 as a merger between two other bands, this band is best known for their hit songs Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, and Sweet Child of Mine. This band's current lineup includes Slash on lead guitar and Axl Rose as the vocalist, and the band is named after firearms and flowers. Their initials are GNR. Yeah? You good? You get till 8:08 to send in your answers for this one. I love it. Oh, yeah. Initials are GNR. We're getting answers in chat of Coldplay, Hanson. One minute left to give us the answers, folks. Then we got 4 questions loosely related to the clues that I just gave you.
I mean...
That was my clue. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Chris.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that was the clue. I was distracted.
Sorry. Chris, you got muted for no reason. Chris, as a symbol of my apology, I'm just going to go ahead and give you this dab emoji. There you go. That's for you. That is to show that I am sorry. I'm not going to do it in real life because I'm in my 30s. But I just sent... We cannot undo that. Your message is lost forever. But I did put a dab emoji in chat. So there you go. That is my official apology. Again, not going to do it in real life in my 30s. But there is a dab emoji in chat for you. All right. The correct answer to the first half of round 4, we're looking for... Guns N' Roses was the correct answer to round 4, the first half. Guns N' Roses. It's N. It's not Guns and Roses. It's Guns N' Roses. Round 4.5 is next. Round 4.5 are 4 questions loosely related to the clues that I just gave you. These aren't necessarily questions about Guns N' Roses, but the clues and text that I read previously in this round. Good luck. Here's round 4.5, question 1. What video game developer created Mega Man X5 and was later in a video game series that pitted its characters against those from Marvel? Again, my wife pantomiming the correct answers off screen. Always funny to me. One of these times I'm accidentally going to have the heckle cam up. It's going to give everyone the answer. Again, question 1. What video game developer created Mega Man X5 and was later in a video game series that pitted its characters against those from Marvel? Shelly getting lit up in chat. Why so controversial and so brave? So brave. I think Hanson might be. Is Hanson on my People's Trivia playlist? Did I take it off? You can check it out. It would be that song, but... Number 2. Also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012 was what group best known as the backing vocalist for Smokey Robinson? To again, also inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012 was what group best known as the backing vocalist for Smokey Robinson? Oh, I see. I see what happened. There was the fatal mistake of making a typo on the internet. You do not want to make a typo on the internet. There's an extension out there called Grammarly. It will help you with this. Because no matter how perfect your argument is on the internet, no matter how funny your joke, if you put adn instead of and, you're done. It's over. It's over. I get it now. It makes sense. Here's number 3. Just beating out Guns N' Roses for the number 2 highest grossing tour is what singer's Divide tour, which is set to finish, or it finished in August 2019. Question 3 again. Just beating out Guns N' Roses for the number 2 highest grossing tour is what singer's tour Divide tour, which is set to finish in August 2019. As far as, I'll say this, I would consider Hanson child celebrities, all right? They had to have been. They're young.
At least a third of them were.
I'll argue 2/3. Like just like young kids, like thrust, and none of them I don't think are in rehab right now. Knock wood. But like I think they adapted well, because that's tough to do. So I hear. Question 4, final question for this round. Final question, number 4. After this, we're going to go over the heckles and then the answers. So, get them in. Final question. In 2002, what supergroup, also named after a firearm, did Slash co-found with Duff McKagan, Matt Sorum, Dave Kushner, and Scott Weiland?
The Super Soakers.
That is the most metal band name. The Super Soakers.
We're the Super Soakers.
Super. Is there like a metal band out there with the name Super in it anywhere? It's like calling like we're the Fun Fighters. Are you ready to rock? No. All right, 10 more seconds, and we got the heckles, and we got the answers. So far, the thumbnail to this is Muhammad Ali with a Super Soaker. That's all I got. All right, 5 seconds, and then we're going over heckles. 4, 3. Heckle Cam.
That's me. Hi, everybody.
How are you?
I'm good.
Great.
How are you? Good.
So far, so good. Got a good crowd.
Yeah. Here, let's hear from our hecklers. Ben says, buying time between rounds.
Literally.
He's literally doing that.
That is exactly how to do that. Now, what someone has tried to do, and we will put a kibosh to, is send in a bunch of small heckles. We'll just blow through those. We'll read them all as one.
But Ben didn't do that.
He didn't.
Say.
But those who are thinking to do that, don't. Love you guys. Thanks,
I love
Ben.
you so much.
I miss Ben.
Our next heckle comes from Dan, and it is a very generous, thank you, Dan, heckle. And it had to have been, because it says, an offering to our hamster overlords. All hail the almighty horde! Hamster.
It was a lot. You placated the monster with the generous heckle, and we appreciate that. And that's the only way you can slip in so many hamsters in chat. Thank you, Dan.
That's how you get the hamsters.
Hi, Autumn.
Through heckles.
I miss Dan and Autumn.
And how dare you, Autumn, encourage this some way. Thank you, guys. Our next heckle comes from Sue, and again, a very generous heckle. Thank you so much, you guys.
You guys are being very nice tonight. We love you.
Sue says, Lisa is no longer on the sofa. Yay!
All right.
We love having the answers printed.
Good.
Thumbs up, grid, and Jack is adorable as ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks for all you both do to keep us entertained. I don't know why I stumbled over that. Thanks for all you both do to keep us entertained.
No problem.
Clapping, grid, wine, sunglasses, bone, snowman, and the planet Saturn, or another ringed planet.
We love it. Well, thank you so much for that really generous heckle. Yeah, we got an email, or at least a note with, there's a team out there that would help them. There's someone on their team that, having the answer on screen would help. So we're happy to do it. We're here to supply the entertainment, and we'll do so until we no longer have to do so anymore. We're on week 11 right now. We've been doing this for 11 weeks. Started March 17th. 3 shows a week, and we'll keep doing it until we no longer have to. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. The heckle. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Trying to angrily get to these hamsters 1 second,
Oh,
and I'm upset about that. Okay, Ken has another generous heckle. You guys
The
are
Sergeant of
amazing.
Arms of the People's Trivia Company.
Thank you for your heckle, Ken. Not your keckle hen. Man, week 11, and my mind is tapped on heckles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, we've always have the old reliables. Third string punter doesn't count, and Padres don't either.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jack. Beard clicker.
Just say hi.
Clinky.
Yeah, just say hi to my wife. Clinky. Ken. Ken's the Sergeant of Arms of the People's Trivia Company. Ken, you know what? If you can't heckle anymore, and we want you to heckle, you're a great bowler. It's like a competitively. So just give bowling tips in chat in heckles. There you go. Just we'll educate the people together. All right.
We'll go over a couple more heckles.
We'll go a couple more. You guys are very nice.
Our next one comes from Christopher.
Hi, Christopher.
Christopher says, I remember when you did live trivia
No.
before the dark times, before the Empire.
You speak the true. I do. I miss the last show I did live. The very last show I did live. One of the team names was None of Us Should Be Here Right Now, and that was the last before any of it got shut down. So that's I do miss the people. Who would have thought, right? That I liked being
around people, given the name of our company.
Yeah. So anyway, I miss all the live shows. I can't wait to get back. Thank you so much for the help, the support, and the heckle.
How about one more for now?
Sure.
Joshua says,
Hey, Joshua.
Hey, Fisher, just know that every heckle I make is from my fantasy baseball winnings, in which I finished above you 2 years in a row.
He's paying you with your own money. I love that. I love the dig of like, hey, I'm just wasting the money I won from you on these internet trivia jerks. How about that? How about that? I love it.
Showing off.
That's win-win-lose, and that's 2-1. So
Thank you for making us winners.
we're on the winning team, and we love you. Thank you so much.
Did you want more?
One more.
Okay,
One more.
'Cause
You guys are very. Thank you so much.
From Deanna, and Deanna says, first.
That is hilarious.
I think that's a great one to end on for
yeah,
now.
great. Love it. Thank you so much. Bye,
Thank
Heckle
you,
Cam.
Deanna. Thank you.
Deanna.
Bye.
We're 3/4 of the way through the show, and somebody sends in a first heckle. That is. We got YouTube commented. Round 4.5. Here are the answers. Number 1. What video game developer created Mega Man X5? Capcom was number 1. Capcom for 1. Number 2. Also inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012 was what group best known as the backing vocalist for Smokey Robinson? The Miracles is the correct answer. Number 2. That was a tough one. That might be one of the tougher ones I had tonight. 3. Just beating out GNR for the second highest grossing tour is what singer's Divide tour? I put that up there because some people have me muted or can't hear me. Which is set to finish in August 2019. Ed Sheeran is the correct answer there. Ed Sheeran. Also known as the person responsible for ruining the Game of Thrones final season. Finally, number 4, in 2002, what supergroup, also named after a firearm, did Slash co-found with Duff McKagan, Matt Sorum, Dave Kushner, and Scott Weiland? Velvet Revolver was your correct answer to number 4. Velvet Revolver. How did you do in round number 4.5? Because it's done. It's over. Kaput. No yelling on the bus. Round 5 is next. Round 5 is Guess the Theme. In this round, I will give you 8 questions. The correct answers to 1 through 7 all have something in common. What that thing in common is will be your answer to question 8. Here is some important information. Unmute me, I'm saying something important. Tonight's round 5, question 8, theme is tough, so you will be getting a clue, okay? You will be getting a clue on question 8. So if you figured it out early, don't complain about the clue. It's already coming. You can't stop what's coming. Also, because I'm giving you a clue, I need you to be as specific as possible for the theme for this round. All right? There we go. By the way, that shirt is available at merch.peoplestrivia.co for only 2 more days. Tomorrow's the last day to order the Unmute Me, I'm saying something important shirt. People have been asking for us just to have a plain People's Trivia Company shirt, and we'll do that next. Absolutely. So thank you so much for letting us know you want that. We'll get that out there. But one more day left to order that, and then we'll start printing those out and sending them out. So, round 5, question 1. Good luck. What actress's directorial debut was with 2015's Ithaca, a movie that featured a small role by Tom Hanks, her longtime acting partner? Question 1 again. What actress's directorial debut was with 2015's Ithaca, a movie that featured a small role by Tom Hanks, her longtime acting partner? People in chat agreeing when Game of Thrones jumped the shark, it was jumped the Sheeran, as Bree puts it. Podrick had a better song than the singer. Yeah. You know how I know, and people keep pointing this out online, so I'm not the first person to have this theory. You know how I know that last season of Game of Thrones was terrible? We're in a pandemic quarantine right now, and no one is watching that thing.
People are explicitly saying how, like, I'm not going to watch it.
And it was rewatchable. Got my blood pressure up. Ruined the... Number 2. What primetime athlete is the only person ever to play in both a Super Bowl and a World Series? Not me. It's not me. Just as a heads up. I was a collegiate athlete. I wasn't a primetime athlete. Someone said, Bree in chat. Now, this is rare that I'll say something in chat because you didn't pay for it. No, Game of Thrones was the worst thing that happened in 2020. Woo!
Oh, wow.
Woo. Woo. Damning. Number 2 again, what primetime athlete's the only person ever to play in both a Super Bowl and a World Series? You guys are very nice with the heckles. We got a whole bunch of heckles just came in, and you guys are very nice to do that. That helps us, keep putting these on. Even if you don't do it, that's fine. No guilt, no shame. It's a free show. We're here to provide it to people that are just bored at home. So if you don't send in heckles, all good. If you do, we love it. Here's question 3. In 2015, Carly Simon admitted that at least part of her hit song, You're So Vain, was written about what actor and star of Heaven Can Wait? Three again. In 2015, Carly Simon admitted that at least part of her hit song, You're So Vain, was written about what actor and star of Heaven Can Wait? People want dog shirts? Ugh. I mean, I do it, but like that kind of stuff. Usually, you have some sort of like pre-printing. Like you have to get a certain amount. Like we did this one through Custom Ink, which was allowed us to make it as like cheap as possible. And but you still have to sell a certain amount before you can print them. 3 again before we move on to number 4. In 2015, Carly Simon admitted that at least part of her hit song You're So Vain was written about what actor and star of Heaven Can Wait? Amy, you don't have a People's Trivia shirt yet? Amy should have one of our shirts. Anyway. Here's number 4. What world capital city is home to the Juche Tower, the Arch of Triumph, and the tallest unoccupied building, and the largest sports stadium in the world? I understand now. Number 4. What world capital city is home to the Juche Tower, The Arch of Triumph. I said that earlier with an accent. Wasn't appropriate. Arch of Triumph. Said like that. The tallest unoccupied building and the largest sports stadium in the world. Well, I know I sold out my men's, because we used to have a People's Trivia shirt. We still have like a couple left, not a lot, like weird sizes, but we the men's large XL, double XL went out like that. So like we do business in breweries, but we have a lot of the women's sizes still available. So I'm just surprised Amy doesn't have one yet. If you don't, let me know what's coming your way. It's for the dog. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Number 5. I have a small that might fit about. I have a small.
40 inch.
Yeah, we'll measure. Here's number 5. What Scottish musician topped Forbes' list of the world's highest paid DJs from 2013 to 18, bolstered by the success of his songs We Found Love, Summer, and Feels? Number 5 again. What Scottish musician topped Forbes' list of the world's highest paid DJs from 2013 to 18, bolstered by the success of his songs We Found Love, Summer, and Feels? We'll look around, Amy. We'll make this right. People still hating on Game of Thrones in chat. I love my community. Hour. Number 6. Named after a food wholesale company. What high-profile British literary prize was won by Anna Burns in 2018 for her novel Milkman? This might be one of the toughest questions I had tonight. One of the two. Tough question, number 6. Named after a food wholesale company, what high-profile British literary prize was won by Anna Burns in 2018 for her novel Milkman? Here's number 7. Before his death in 2016, what man served as first secretary of the Communist Party of Cuba from 1961 until 2011? Again, folks, the answers to questions 1 through 7 have something in common, and what that thing in common is will be the answer to number 8. Now, I'm going to give you a hint on number 8 to what the theme is. You're getting a hint. If you already figured it out, good for you. Get that dopamine drip now. But you're getting a hint, but because you're getting a hint, you need to be specific. I know that some of you will not need an extra clue. I know that. Which is why before the round even started, I said I'd be giving you a clue. It's happening, and I also said you can't stop it. Finally, question number 8 for number 5. What's the theme for this round? Think politics. Be specific. 8 again. What's the theme for the round? Think politics and be specific.
Be specific.
Be specific. I'm just shaking out my beer doing that. I shouldn't have clapped my beer. Megan wanting equal time to give clues about sports and video games now. If the theme though, like if the theme is sports or the theme is video games, no. But like if it's the theme is like video game protagonists, that's kind of hard to do. This theme is pretty drilled down, which is why we decided to give the hint. We tried to. We try to predict which rounds are going to be really tough. We thought this was one of them. And sometimes we learn that after the answers come in. Like sometimes we're like, oh, people will get this. No problem. And then it's our fault for asking the wrong questions. All right, 10 more seconds. We're going to go over a nice handful of heckles, and then we're going to go over the answers. 10 seconds. And let's say hello to the Heckle Cam. Hi, Heckle Cam.
Hello, everybody. Oh, there's so many of you with heckles, so let's get to it.
My wife.
Joshua.
Hi, Joshua.
Says, Hanson now collectively owns a brewery. They brew Mmmhops at 7.5 ABV.
That is interesting if true.
I had to Google it, and
No!
it is in fact true.
Mmmhops.
Very crazy. I
Love
learned
it.
something today. Today I learned. Thank you, Joshua.
I love that's what they're doing with their money. That's fantastic. Thanks for letting us know that.
Thank you.
We put a link to the Hanson Brothers beer in the chat. So Hanson beer could also be a name for this episode.
Speaking of which, Mike has a heckle.
Hey, Mike.
Mike says, hey, Hanson still tours, and I should know because I've been dragged kicking and screaming to see them 4 times in 4 different venues. Hashtag Mmmhop.
Mike, you poor guy, you sang along once. Don't act like you didn't sing along at least once, Mike. I caught you after a couple beers once. I put it on Bop, and then you tap your foot. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you so much, Mike. Our next heckle comes from Nick G. Nick G asks, can you both dab at the same time?
Oh, yeah, 1 second.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, we can both dab at the same time. 1 second. All right, we'll count it down.
No. Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
You don't want to...
No, I'm in my 30s. I can't actually dab, so I did it in chat. You're welcome. Thanks, Nick, for the heckle. We appreciate that.
There,
Solid
and we
question.
did it. So if you can't see chat, if you're a person who's watching and can't see chat, just believe us, I guess.
Yeah, I just...
Thank you so much. Our next... That was a hefty heckle. This...
Was it? And
yeah,
I didn't...
From Nick, yes, it was.
Well, you should have told me that before I made a joke of his...
Oh!
Ah! That's me. I got it.
Okay.
That's new.
Great. So let's move on. How about that? Thank you, Nick, again. And Veronica has our next heckle. Veronica says, I'm not sure how to heckle. I'm just happy to be here.
We're happy you're here, Veronica.
You did it. You nailed it.
That's exactly what you were supposed to do. That was a heckle.
Yeah.
Half of your monitor just turned into the Matrix right now.
Just accept it and don't touch it. Oh.
Sorry. There we go. We're good.
Okay, good. It's fixed. Let's move on to our next heckle.
Done.
Reese says,
Hey, Reese.
I'm guessing you swing dance. Show us your best move. Okay, so are we doing that in chat too?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that in chat.
All right.
My best swing dance move, and 1, 2, 3. That's called...
yours doesn't make any sense.
That is a box step.
So
next heckle.
He did a box with a cat and a dancing woman. Thank you. Moving right along. Our next heckle is from Stephanie. Stephanie says, butter lettuce party. Celery, horse, celery, horse, celery, horse, necktie, bicep, grid, toilet.
It's not gridded dials. You guys keep doing grid?
No, that's when we don't... I don't know what that emoji is.
Oh, if we're too poor and we don't own that emoji. We haven't bought that emoji yet, so we're poor. That's what that means. Sorry. All right, couple more, and then the answers are round 5.
Right, just a few more. This one comes from Andrew. Andrew says, hey, Kate, poop, fart, poop, poop, fart, fart, poop, fart, poop, fart, poop, poop, fart, fart. Sorry, I have the humor of a 10-year-old.
Well, but you have the poetry structure of Shakespeare, and that was actually iambic pentameter. We appreciate that. It wasn't. Don't check
Poetic. Thank you so much. Our next heckle comes from Adam, and Adam says, "Forking Pied Piper."
Nice. That person's a Silicon Valley fan. Thanks, Adam.
I might have edited a little, but that was the spirit of it.
We'll take it. Last heckle, then we got the answers.
Last heckle comes from Craig.
Hey,
Thank you, Craig. Please settle an argument. What's the best flavor of Cheez-It? And I'm going to be in the pool of people who didn't know there were different flavors of Cheez-It. So I'll go with like a cheddar original.
Original?
Yeah.
There's a debate about Cheez-It flavors?
Now, if you want to bring up goldfish, I'll tell you which flavor blasted goldfish is the best, and that's nacho.
Pepperoni.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this later,
I'm on the couch. Bye, Heckle Cam.
Bye.
Here are the answers to round 5. Round 5, question 1. What actress's directorial debut was with 2015's Ithaca? Meg Ryan. Number 1. Meg Ryan. Number 1. Number 2. What primetime athlete is the only person ever to play in both the Super Bowl and a World Series? Deion Sanders. Neon Deion. For number 2. Number 3. In 2015, Carly Simon admitted that at least part of her hit song, You're So Vain, was written about what actor and star of Heaven Can Wait? Warren Beatty is the right answer there. Warren Beatty. 4. What world capital city is home to the Juche Tower, the Arch of Triumph, and the tallest unoccupied building? Pyongyang, North Korea. Pyongyang is the right answer. Number 4. Here's 5. The Scottish musician who topped Forbes' list of the world's highest paid DJs from 2013 to 2018? Calvin Harris. That's a tough one. Calvin Harris for number 5. Here's 6. Named after a food wholesale company, what high-profile British literary prize was won by Anna Burns in 2018 for her novel Milkman? It's the Man Booker Prize. Booker Prize for fiction. What we're looking for. Man Booker Prize. What's that? You got the prize. 5-time Man Booker Prize winner. 5-time. Mikey in the bank is...
That's for you.
That's for you, buddy. 7. Before his death in 2016, what man served as the first secretary of the Communist Party of Cuba from 1961 to 2011? Fidel Castro for number 7. Fidel Castro. Yes, I will always say that as Cuba, and I'll always call it Hawaii. And finally, number 8, what's the theme for the round? Think politics, be specific. 2020 Democratic presidential candidates. I know only one is left, but in those answers we had, moving down the line, we had Ryan, Sanders, Warren, Yang, Harris, Booker, and Castro. Looking at those were your 2020 Democratic presidential candidates. Hard to find a trivia question that ends in Biden. It's not out there. How did you do in round number 5? It's over. It's done. It's time for the final round tonight. We've got... Kelly in chat only got the DJ question and stuff. Your final round tonight is your audio round. In this round, let's see what we got in store for you. We're looking for advertising songs. We had a round similar to this previously, but in this round, I will play 8 ad songs twice. They're about 8 to 10 seconds in length. Name the brand or company which this advertising song was written. 1 point per correct answer. Most of these are companies or brands, just what they're trying to sell you. Nice and general. But there's a product that they're trying to sell you with these ad songs. You name the product or brand or thing or company. I believe in all of you. You are only going to hear these twice. After the second playthrough, we're going over the final heckles. Get them in now, because this is the last time for you to get them. Get those subscriptions in now, because it's the last time for you to subscribe to our channel. See that pop up. And after the second playthrough, again, you get a minute. Then we're going over the answers, and then we're all saying goodbye. All right, here's your first playthrough. Audio round. We're looking at brands through songs in advertising. Good luck.
Number 1.
Yes, we're tasty and eye-popping. We don't blame your jaw for dropping. Here comes our spiel. Our sole purpose is fulfilling your wishes about fire grilling. Ask away, we're always willing to make one your way.
Number 2.
I tumble and I crumble when you ripple and rise.
She's getting a bigger piece than me.
You sweet talker.
Number 3.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with that freshness that's right through it.
Number 4.
I can't wait to wash my face and feel that clean embrace of cleansing power as it gently exfoliates. Oh, I can't wait to wash my face.
Number 5.
Pintar al sol es muy aburrido, ahora será más divertido.
Number 6.
They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? It's all because some hacker stole my identity. Now I'm in here every evening serving chowder and iced tea. Should have gone to
Number 7.
The shadows of misty yesteryears. You get the yearning now and then to bring the moments back again.
Number 8.
That's the first of 2 plays through of those 8. It's fun to assume that they're just swearing during those beeps. It's like, yeah, they just straight up uncensored F word right into the radio. That's exactly what these companies did. They went bold on these ad campaigns. Instead of assuming that was the company name we blurred out, no, they're saying swears. All right, here's your last playthrough of these 8 clips. Get those questions or get those answers. Oh, I'm a little low. Here is your second playthrough. Good luck.
Number 1.
Yes, we're tasty and eye-popping. We don't blame your jaw for dropping. Here comes our spiel. Our sole purpose is fulfilling your wishes about fire grilling. Ask away, we're always willing to make one your way.
Number 2.
I tumble and I crumble when you ripple and rise.
She's getting a bigger piece than me.
You sweet talker.
Number 3.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with that freshness that's right through it.
Number 4.
I can't wait to wash my face and feel that clean embrace of cleansing power as it gently exfoliates. Oh, I can't wait to wash my face.
Number 5.
Pintar al sol es muy aburrido, ahora será más divertido.
Number 6.
They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? It's all because some hacker stole my identity. Now I'm in here every evening serving chowder and iced tea. Should have gone to
Number 7.
The shadows of misty yesteryears. You get the yearning now and then to bring the moments back again.
Number 8.
All right, I'm unmuted. I fixed the loophole that always causes me to be muted whenever I come out of these audio rounds. Welcome back. Now you need to turn in your answers to round number 6. That was your second playthrough. It's fun to pretend that they were just straight up swearing during those. Bold ad campaign. Bold, let's not say the name of our company. Let's not say the name of our product. Let's just say the F word right onto the radio, just directly. You have about 10 seconds until we move on to the final heckles, and then the answers for tonight's game. Then we say goodbye, and then you check on your scores tomorrow on our social media. That's Instagram and Facebook at People's Trivia Co. to see how you did in tonight's game. Also, please keep in mind, again, on this Sunday, we have a Harry Potter quiz, 7 p.m. on Sunday, all about Harry Potter. And starting next week, we have a 2-week, 6-day event called the Trivia Olympics. Every day for 6 days, we're going to have our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games be specially themed about one category of common pub quiz bar trivia that you'll see. So what we're trying to get you to do is get a nice, robust team together. Diversify your team.
You can figure out what your specialty is that
Yeah.
you don't even know you have.
See how good you are at a certain thing. We will be announcing the subjects And what day will be what subject soon, right after the Harry Potter quiz. But first, 5 seconds, then we're going over the heckles, then we're going over the answers. So give it 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let's bring on the heckle cam. Hello!
Hello! Hi.
Hi!
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys for all your heckles tonight. This one comes from Benjamin. Benjamin says,
Hey, Ben.
Veronica absolutely knows how to heckle. Do not accept her lies via Venmo. From Benjamin, sitting 2 feet away from her.
Ben, we will straight up accept her Venmo because it was a sending money instead of requesting it.
We're not going to send it back. I mean, yeah, there you go.
She can recite the alphabet, and if it's $1, we take it.
You can lie if you pay us. That's fine.
Yeah, lie.
Lie. We're so bad. Don't do that. Don't lie.
Lie for $1. It's therapeutic.
Our next heckle comes from Cassie.
Hey, Cassie. Welcome back, Cassie.
Cassie says, my cat was right about you. Pink heart. Beer, porn, money.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
I hope the cat said good things.
I hope so, too.
I believe it did. That's my belief.
I love it.
Our final heckle for tonight comes from Christopher. Thank you so much, Christopher, for all your heckles.
Hey,
this one says, destroy the Star Wars universe with a single casting change.
Okay, I can do that.
I can do that as well.
You go first.
No, you go first.
No, you go first.
No, okay. James Earl Jones, replace him with Gilbert Gottfried.
I got that. Princess Leia, played by Steve Buscemi. Dunzo.
I would love to see Steve Buscemi
in
that
the 70s,
outfit.
it wouldn't have flown.
Well, you chat can decide who got that one right. But that's all the heckles we have. Thank you so much for having me.
Did we miss a heckle? Did Reese send in one? Check Reese again.
Okay, sorry.
Check Reese again.
Wait, Reese?
Reese says he missed one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But
let me see.
We'll go over the answers.
I'm guessing you swing dance, show us your best move. We did refuse to do that.
It's this.
I have one more from Vanessa.
I'm alright. It's from
From Bree. You did not say that, right? It's from Bree.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I did miss this one. I'm so sorry, Bree, and it's a hefty heckle too. I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me.
We appreciate it.
Who did Mr. Burns hire as his executive vice president rather than Frank Grimes?
It was an animal. It was an animal.
I have no idea.
That's a great Simpsons trivia.
I would have guessed Homer Simpson.
No, it's a great Simpsons trivia. It's a great Simpsons trivia question. Thank you so much, Bree.
Okay.
We'll go over the answers to round 6 right... Oh, my gosh.
We have two more.
2 just came in. We'll take them.
Vanessa says, Jack and Austin, will you both be dressed up as Hermione and Ron or Ginny and Harry this Sunday? The B-Saps.
We won't tell you what we're going to be dressed up as.
I'll tell you, we don't restrict the fact that we're a couple to our costumes. I dress up however I want. He dresses up however he wants.
That's really restricting.
Ship us.
It's really restricting to have to, like, you have to have your costume be like the also romantic interest. Like come on,
John,
man.
Ralphio, and
April. They hate each other. So yeah, we won't tell you. You have to tune in on Sunday, see what we're dressed up as, but we will dress up. It's gonna be a theme night. We're gonna do what we can. All right, thank you so much.
Our final heckle for real comes from Johnny, and
hey, Johnny.
He says, "Hey guys, quick question. Hope it is. Why do ducks have tail feathers? To cover their butt quack." Rolling on the floor laughing. Duck, duck. Clicky emoji. Seriously, love these games. We look forward to them. Can't wait for Harry Potter. Oh, we're so glad, Johnny. Thank you for your heckle and your support. We really
Butt
love
quack
it.
might be my username from now on. Thank you, Heckle Cam. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, great. All right, here are the answers to round number 6. We're looking to name the brand, company, thing they're trying to advertise in these songs. Number 1 in the answers to round 6, Burger King. Have it your way for number 1, Burger King. Number 2, Betty Crocker. Betty Crocker was number 2. Number 3, Big Red. Big Red was number 3. Number 4, Olay. Olay for number 4. 5, Fanta. Fanta. Don't you wanna? Fanta, Fanta. 6, freecreditreport.com is the name of the company, brand, or thing that they're advertising there. Number 7, freecreditreport.com. 7, Kodak. That's a tough one. Kodak was number 7. That was really difficult. And finally, number 8, Pepsi was the number 8 answer to round number 6. How did you do in round 6? Thank you for playing. We will post your scores if you interactively submitted them on our Instagram and Facebook pages at People's Trivia Co. Please know that this Sunday, oh, by the way, tomorrow is the last day for you to buy the Unmute Me, I'm Saying Something Important t-shirt. That's at merch.peoplestrivia.co. Once that's done, those will get shipped out, and then we'll have another shirt out because people keep they want different shirts, so we'll do it, whatever. This Sunday, Harry Potter Trivia Night, 7 p.m. Pacific Time. It's going to be free to play. Team up with your friends and family. Get together. Have fun. And next week, we have a 6-day, 2-week Trivia Olympics event, the Summer Games. 6 days, 6 topics per night. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive. We're going to have opening ceremonies. We're going to have closing ceremonies. It's going to be a good time. So, my friends, my family, my people, there's 2 things that we always cover when we end the game tonight. One of which is, am I wearing pants while hosting this show? You're from the waist up. So, I will tell you, bam, shorts. It's shorts, folks. It's so hot, but look at these white legs. Look at that. Look at that. And the second thing we have is our mascot, our lovely 12. She's 12 or 13. I gotta check the paperwork on this one. Time has no meaning anymore. Shadow is our retiree cat. This is her. Oh, look at Shadow. She's our Russian blue. We love her so much. Hey, baby. She likes this part of the show because she gets like treats right afterwards. I'll put her closer to them. There we go. Hi, baby. You love the internet, right? They love you. So your support helps us keep this little monster fed. She's so soft. You're very soft. We appreciate you. Go get your treat. Being here tonight. We are going to say goodbye. Please come back tomorrow. We have shows every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. On behalf of myself, Austin, my co-host,
Jack,
my co-producer, and Jack, my wife Jack.
I'm so many things.
Yeah, a bunch of people. And the people of the People's Trivia Company, we hope you had a good time tonight. We'll hope to see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and each other. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.